Hi, Sarah here. I'll be sharing with you how I've helped small businesses in Kenya or individuals bring their ideas to life. I'll be sharing with you tools and tips on how you can market your small business, on how you can bring your idea to life in Kenyan markets. I started my digital marketing career as a salesperson. And this is how I started it as a salesperson. It was a 9 to 5 job. But now this business, there was no workings. As you know, most of the businesses is in a strategic location where people can just come in and make their purchases. The company was located in a location where the area was secluded. Let me say that. As a salesperson, I had to know how to make these sales. Since if you don't make sales, then that means you're not putting effort in the company, right? So I had to come up with a way on how to make more sales for me now to continue working in the company and have my salary raised. I mean, we are all after the money, right? So I had to come up with ideas on how now I was to reach customers out there. And this is where now I started my digital marketing journey. Mind you, by this time, I didn't know what I was doing. It was called the term digital marketing. So I had now to learn about social media platforms and how to approach customers online. By this time, I was the only employee in that company. So I had to learn about content creation. I had to learn every digital marketing platform that you have heard of. And as I said, by this time I didn't know this was digital marketing. For me, I was just doing it as a salesperson trying to get more customers out there, since the location was not strategic for you to receive customers who are just passing by. So now I learned how to create posters, videos that will attract customers for them now to view our products online and come to the shop. So I really did a lot of digging back then. And mind you, that was the first time now I was being introduced into the business world, since it was just before I graduated my college. It's just by God's grace. And so today I'll be sharing with you tips and tools that you out there, you can just bring that idea you have in your mind out here and start getting your sales. Even if you're just seated at home, you have products there, or you just have an idea that you want to bring out here, then this video is for you, and I'll break it down into simple steps that you can use or that you can implement and bring your ideas out here and just start making money, because I mean that's our end goal after all. So let's get to it. So the first step is knowing your niche. What content or what idea do you want to bring out there? What area do you want to explore, or what area do you want to venture into? So that's basically what's called niche. And when you're able to establish the niche that you want to venture into, that's when now you'll learn more about even the audience that are in that niche. And audience now is the people that you're targeting to maybe sell a service to, or maybe sell a product to. Now, if you're able to establish your niche and learn about your audience, that means you're a step away to being a successful entrepreneur. Now, you have found your niche, you have established, or you have now known your audience. The next step you want to do is know where your audience spends most of their time in. Is it Facebook? Is it Instagram? Is it LinkedIn? Now, like for LinkedIn is a best platform if you're targeting um, busy professionals. And busy professionals, you know, they are in maybe taxation topics or taxation services or things like real estate. Then you can find people in that niche even in LinkedIn. Now, talk of, let's say your target audience is you, maybe you're selling some clothes or some fancy dresses for ladies. Then TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, then that's where your target audience is. And that means now your niche is like more of a fashion, you know. And if now you're able to identify now your niche, you're able to identify your audience, and now you know where they spend their most time in. This is on which social media platform they spend their most time in. Now you can now move to the next step, which is creating engaging content that can relate now to your target audience. Let's say, for example, you want to sell dresses, especially nowadays. Thrift clothes are doing very well. You just have to know on how to market them out there. So let's say umeenda pale Gikomba, you've bought your dresses and you want to sell them now online. Since you can just have clothes in the house and expect people will just come from nowhere, will just sell to your neighbors and expect to make more sales, that won't work. Now you have to know how to sell these dresses out there in the market. And trust me, nowadays people don't go to circles. So that's your role. You as the entrepreneur, since you have the idea that you can go to Gikomba, for example, and buy nice dresses and bring them to the house for. That means you have an idea in your mind that you wanna sell out there. So you have these dresses in the house and you're just wondering how to sell them. This is the part now you create engaging content. Take these dresses. Actually, we can do researches on people who have already now been in the market. The people who are already in the market, who are already doing well in the market. There is, for example, this lady called Kaireto Parels. She's doing very nice content actually, and she started with like a simple idea. What she did with her idea, she was just doing a nice pic shots in her own house. She just had a plain background and just a flower, and she just take pictures of her wearing the trousers. I think she started with trousers. That's what I was saying by that time. Trousers, and she just make some nice shots. And right now she just opened her store and it's doing amazing. It's doing amazing. Check out actually Kairet Parels, but this is not a promoted ad. I'm just sharing with you tips that you can follow and you start making money even when you're seated at home. Don't just sit on your idea and wonder how you'll be doing it. It's actually simple if you put your mind to it. So now create this engaging content, and I'll be sharing with you on how you can now bring this content out here and how you can maximize it on Facebook, on Instagram, and even YouTube. I'll be sharing with you this, so stay tuned. And if you have an idea there, don't just sit on it. Nowadays, information is everywhere. Get into that laptop of yours, even phone if you don't have a laptop, and just find what other people are doing, emulate them. You know, if it's the audios they are using, the pictures they are using, how they are just shooting their pictures or their videos, you can emulate them and you start making money. Don't say you are unemployed out here, especially in our youth, Gen Zs. Please don't say you are employed. Don't just say ati huna kazi, please. that idea you have in mind, you can just bring it out here with just a phone and internet. And actually right now, I want to share with you a business idea that you can actually start from tomorrow. You can also become an ISP from just selling internet when you're seated at home. I don't know if you have seen, people are really doing amazing in this business. Most of the people are doing it as a hotspot, which I'll be sharing more details on it. So stay tuned. I'll be sharing with you tips and business ideas that you can bring to life. For now, see you on the next one.